I think it's about time we stop calling ourselves young niggas and start calling ourselves young men. And the reason I'm making this is because it has gotten out of hand. Like, come on now. The CIA, the government, they ain't got to do nothing. We're doing it to ourselves. We're literally calling ourselves young niggas. We got too many young niggas. We need more young men. Because the young niggas is dying, going to jail, and just turning out to be not productive men of society. And what I mean by that is this. You literally have young niggas or YNs out here like killing for sport, doing shit that's being a detriment not only to themselves, but just the community in general. And I think it's time for a change. And I want to say shout out to people like Aaron the Plumber. Aaron the Plumber, he's an example of a real man. Not a real nigga, but a real man. In the sense of he's promoting being builders of the community instead of destroyers of the community. If you don't know Aaron the Plumber's story, I think he was in a gang. He used to be with all of the young nigga shit until he changed his life. He went to jail. I think he's Muslim now, and I think he's a plumber, Aaron the Plumber. And a lot of people might laugh at that and say, oh, he's a plumber. He ain't no rapper, he ain't no basketball player, so why should I respect him? You should respect him because he's showing you how to be a real man. He's showing you how to actually build up the community. He's showing you how to actually thrive and have a stable job and be looked at as respectful, not only just within other men, but also other communities as well. Because let's be real, the black community is the laughing stock of the world. The only things that we're respected at is sports and entertainment. It's like if you can't dribble a basketball, if you can't rap a dance song, you can't rap a rap song, if you can't dance, other cultures aren't really respecting us like that because we have no power. And this is why we need more young men, because we need to start creating builders. We need more plumbers, electricians, HVAC technicians, politicians, doctors, lawyers, nurses. We need all of that stuff, not only just to be respected, but also so that we can show ourselves that we respect ourselves, and so that we can actually build a community. Because let's be real. Let's say all of these corporations just said, you know what? We're going to stop doing this. We're going to stop doing that. We're going to stop giving y'all clothes, shoes, food, shelters. We wouldn't know what to do because all we know how to do is dribble basketballs and rap and dance. That's all we know how to do. That's all we strive to become. We feel like, hey, if I'm not doing one of those things, then I'm not doing nothing, and I'm not going nowhere in my life, so I might as well turn to the streets. And the thing is, a lot of these YNs don't even have to turn to the streets. They just want to do it just to fit in, or just to quote unquote make a name for themselves. Like, for example, there's a rapper out there named Bloodhound Q50. Now there's been tons of videos and pictures surfacing, and his story is known. He's even admitted to himself that he didn't grow up in no non-loving home. He didn't grow up in a destructive home with a single mom and no dad. No, he said he grew up in a nice home, in a nice neighborhood, but he turned to the streets. He had a choice. And now what he's doing, he's giving other kids he's justifying other kids doing the same thing. Oh, Bloodhound Q50 did it, so I'm going to do the same thing. It's the same cycle over and over again. And I'm tired of it, honestly, because we need more young men. We don't need no young niggas. We don't need no more basketball players. We got more than enough basketball players, more than enough rappers. We need more builders. We need more construction workers. We need more farmers. We need more politicians. We need more positive voices out there. And I'm trying to be one, honestly. I have to represent my community because ain't nobody else gonna represent it like you can. And in order to become the change that in order to actually see a change or make change in the community, you have to become the change that you want to see. And so that's what I'm doing. I have a trade job. I invest my money. I save up my money. I eat healthy. I don't promote destruction and negativity. But we got too many voices out there, too many influences that are. And it's a counteractive. It's a polarity. It's too much going on. And we look at the destructive shit as cool. You ain't got no switch, you lame. You ain't no basketball player, you lame. And it's like, even with like streamers and everything like that, don't get me wrong, being a streamer is definitely a different outlet. Being a YouTuber is definitely a different outlet. But do other things as well. Like, I'm building this channel up right now, but at the same time, I'm doing other things. Like I said, I have a trade job. I'm an HVAC technician. I'm actually out there helping the community out, and I plan on not only just being an HVAC technician, but taking this trade and using my knowledge and my skills to help other young men do the same thing. So that's what this video is really just about. Let's stop being young niggas and start being young men, because we need more of those. Like, that's just so, like, man, we're literally the laughing stock of the world. No other culture, no other country would respect us if there was just a war breakout and they said, all right, this group of people have to be with this group of people and this group of people have to be with this group. We would literally be the bottom. We are the bottom pole of the actual world, but we would literally just be laughed at, and we're getting laughed at right now. And it's like, it's sad. It's not right. And it really doesn't help that the term and the entire aura around this whole young nigga phrase is like looked at as cool. It's popular. This is what kids are striving to be now. They're striving to be YNs. They look at it as like a badge of honor. Oh, I'm a YN. I'm a YN. Yeah, like, bro, you're dumb. That's what you are. You're a follower. That's what you are. You're going to end up in jail or prison. That's where you're going to end up. If you want to strive to be a young nigga. So guess what? Since you want to strive to be a young nigga, whenever you try to go out and get a job, you need to put young nigga on there. Unless I guarantee they won't hire your ass. They going to look at your ass like you retarded. Like, boy, you a young nigga. Next. Like, bro, your name is already like fucking Jermaine Johnson, and you want to be a young nigga. Like, come on now, bro. We gotta do better, bro. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better, y'all. So again, strive to be a young man, not a young nigga. Strive to be a real man, not a real nigga. Because real niggas, they end up in jail for charges that they did not do. They end up having to follow street codes that are hypocritical. It doesn't make sense at all. So, and also, man, if you somebody that feel the same way as me, and you want to spread knowledge the way I'm doing, and you want to create more real men and young men, not real niggas and young niggas, please spread your knowledge, bro. Spread your words of wisdom. We need it. We really do need to combat the bullshit that's going on in our community. We know it's fuckery. We know it's bullshit. So we need to combat that shit. We need to be pushing out positivity, not negativity. Because the more and more that negative, self-destructive bullshit is spread around, the more and more young minds are going to take heed to it. The more and more young kids are going to gravitate towards it, and they're going to look at it as the only outlet to become. Please, if you're a young nigga watching this video, I hope this sparks some type of change of perspective in your life so that you can make the changes that you need to make. Just working on yourself, going to the gym, eating healthy, just overall bettering yourself instead of destroying yourself. Because eventually, you got to grow out of this phase. Unless you want to be an old young nigga, 25, 30 years old, living at your mama house or up under some woman, living off one of them with nothing going for yourself. Because let's be real, we all got that family member, that's 30 years old, still living at their mama house, still staying up with grandma and them, and they ain't got nothing going for themselves. They barely working. Their life is just not in a good state at all. So, if you don't want that to be you, you need to start making those changes today. That's all I got for y'all today. Hope y'all taking care of yourself. Until next time, I'm going to see y'all boys again.